Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 1, Episode 6. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So we starting off with Jen. She is at her office, and the office looked like it was nobody there. She roller skating down the hall and messed around and ran into the wall. She in there talking to her assistant, hula hooping with skates on and messed around the field. I'm like, girl, you gonna break an ankle, you gonna twist something, you gonna fall. Cause she fell like against a chair, and I was like, if it had been your face, some fillers and all that stuff that what looks like is your face look like it would have shifted a little bit, and I would not have wanted that for you. I was like, you over losing balance, skating alone, running into walls. Why do we need to add a hula hoop onto this? But usually her and her sister, they would have normal work stuff to do, but since it is Sundance, it's a lot of parties that she has to prepare for. And I was like, what parties would you need a hula hoop and what parties would you need a skate? Yeah, skating I understand, but like a hula hoop, I don't know. But apparently when her assistant gets a little bit drunk, he think he a rapper. That's what happened like a few years ago when he got a little bit too drunk. But I was like, where is everybody else in the office? Because it looked empty. It didn't look like it was a light on in any of those cubicles or rooms. It just like it was just her and him. Like maybe the rest of the people who worked for her didn't sign the contract with Bravo to be on TV, and he was the only one. But it looked very abandoned in there. Not so much like abandoned for years. It's just like it was nobody else there but them. And now Lisa, she running around trying to get everything together for Sundance. She got different events and she got different companies she's seeing about. Like, she's usually busy this time of year, but then you throw in Sundance, it is a lot. And then on top of that, she's only getting like 1 hour sleep. She focused and had more to do with trying to get things together for Sundance, and it seemed like she did for her son's birthday, because she let him know this is the one day of year that you get mommy's full attention. Yeah, now she working on Sundance. Her kids call her later on in the episode, and she just like dismissed the call. Like, they know what time of year it is, they know mommy is busy, they gonna have to fend for themselves. I was like, I would hate if like something was to happen to her kids during Sundance and she's ignoring they call and they end up in a hospital or hurt somewhere because you too busy to figure like, hey, is everything all right? Mommy's busy, what can I do for you? Just like quick, few seconds. You can do that while you walking, but hey, that's not me. Now we move over there to Mary. Mary, she is getting ready. She in there dancing with her housekeeper. Her housekeeper happens to be her cousin. It is her grandma's brother's grandchild. She came over to bring, what's the name, Robert, a gift and never returned. But I was side-eyeing Mary because she's like, even though we cousins, I know nothing about her outside of what she does for me. I was like, do you know the girl's last name? Do you know about her family? I mean, that's your cousin, but how do you not know anything about her? Like, when somebody is your housekeeper, you should know some things. And if she's your housekeeper and cousin, you should know some things about her. But she's like, well, I love her because she's family. What? I don't know what that dance Mary called herself doing. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Your cousin, your housekeeper, you don't know nothing about her. Are you going to try to get to know anything about her? Is the question. Whitney out here celebrating her husband's birthday. She always goes big for his birthday, like to let him know how much she loves him. He sacrificed a lot. His staying in the church, his relationship with his kids, his ex-wife, and she just wanted to let him know how much he is appreciated. Now, while the ladies in the group were sitting over there talking, Mary was kind of like away from the group. She was by people, but she wasn't by the group. And she was over there dancing. I was like, there's no music going. Why are you dancing? Maybe it was music and they just, I don't know. Maybe she had on some ear pods. I don't know. But she was over there like dancing by herself. I was like, what's she doing? But anyway, she said she don't want to fight no more. So she pulls Jen to the side and like, let Jen explain herself. Jen was like, I just want to let you know where I was coming from, and you interrupted me. I didn't mean to interrupt you like I'm doing right now, but I did not mean to interrupt you. Mary talking about some, I didn't like what you said about me a few days ago at the party. You called me a granddaddy hunter. And she was like, I didn't say that. I wish they would. Well, actually, they did. They rolled that beautiful bean footage. And you said that, Jen. She heard it. The rest of the group heard it. People at the party heard you say that she is a granddaddy hunter. You sitting there saying, I didn't say that to you. Well, technically you didn't say it to her, but you said it loud enough where she heard. You said it to Meredith, but you said it loud enough to the whole, area could hear what was going on. But Mary was like, I tried to make my peace, but this heifer over here lying. So I ain't got time for this. Whitney and Heather, they meet up the next day to discuss the party. She's like, it was such a nice party. Like, are you still in love with Justin? She's like, I am. She's like, I can see that. Like, they at a bar one that serves watered down drinks. Since they are in Salt Lake City and, the Mormon community, they don't like people drinking. So, like, you can have a bar, but I want you to have that drink watered down. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Heather, she feels like she wasted 15 years of her life, and because she wanted to be the best Mormon, so she out here and married a Mormon because he was a Mormon and not because of love. But she doesn't regret her kids, but she does admire Whitney's relationship with her husband. But she feels that she can't get a man because who gonna want a woman of her age? I don't think she said age, but it's like, who gonna want a woman divorced with 3 kids? Like, nobody wants to date somebody like that. You'd be surprised. Like, a man who has a few kids, who is divorced, is like looking for somebody like, we both already have kids, so we don't want it to add any more kids, no younger kids. Like, we can get together and become a family. You never know. You just gotta broaden your horizons. Maybe not going after a Mormon man because you seem to just like want to go for a Mormon man because that's your religion, and maybe you should look someplace else. I don't know, but I'm thinking she's still looking for a Mormon man that she's gonna fall in love with. Now, it's chaos at Meredith's house. Brooks one is late for his first fashion show. He wants Meredith to call the lady to let her ask her questions and say that he is going to be late. He can't find his doggone lint roller. Then to add on, the smoke detector is going off and they're trying to figure out why. It's because the toilet didn't overflow. Now, I'm trying to figure out how smoke detector and toilet overflow, the toilet overflowing caused the smoke detector to go off. And the whole time Brooks, he is just like so nonchalant. It's like, oh my gosh, what is that? Were you cooking? Were you cooking? Were you cooking? Were you cooking? She's like, no, I told you, asked me 4 times, and I told you 4 times I'm not cooking anything. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh my God, I'm late. Like, he was just acting like blah about it, but then they did find out it was a toilet overflow. They called somebody and went on about their business. They get there. Mom, do I have to ask, do I need makeup? The makeup lady's like, no, you look good, baby. Go on over there and get your clothes together. I seen a little bit of Brooks' clothes, and it looked like an Adidas jacket, but instead of just a white line, it was a light white line with Brooks' name on it going down the side. I don't know what the rest of it looked like, but that one piece I saw, that is like, that is an Adidas suit that you put your name down the white line. Not being shady, but that's what it looked like. Y'all, last night's episode, it was okay. It did give a lot. It did look like Mary like walked off with some dude, but I don't know if she left the party and didn't come back, or she just went to the parking lot with some dude. But like but Heather was like, girl, you need to get out there and find you somebody, find you some love, girl. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out about me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free $99. Make sure notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.